What I wanted to say is, yeah, you could say, 6 people responded. Do you have any food?
No. I have a drink. Rook of tea.
6 people responded.
Right? At least
give me
responded.
Thank you.
Hold
positive,
on.
Right? Let me just get it out because we keep going sidetracking. 6 people responded. It sucks. It's ass. It's just the state of things. I don't know why people would want to do that. So, especially, if they're looking for a career in the future, I feel like not doing that kind of stuff is kind of a bad look, if I'm going to be honest.
We say that again. Sorry, I've got like a million fucking things.
You have the power to change something.
Yeah,
I took a photo of all of dispatch.
Listen, if I get reappointed, there is going to be some serious change. Like, what you have to understand is, I've spent these 3 months learning and developing myself as a leader. The next 3 months I can action it, and I know it's going to be my last 3 months. So I'm not going to deal with this bullshit. I'm not going to deal with these. Pretty much how I first was, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more tamed.
So you're not going to do anything that happened today? I'm not trying to force your hand here, but what I'm pointing at here is obviously you were pissed. I was too, but I don't need to give a shit, right? But if what happened today bothered you, you have an opportunity today to say something, right?
Well, I'm going to say it tomorrow now at the meeting, right? As I'm missing the meeting for this.
Yeah.
And half my department's in fucking survival. Listen, I'll change it. I won't stand for that. It really, really did piss me off.
So why not I bring it up with Pred?
There's no point. There's literally no point. He's a fucking arsehole. If it isn't his idea or something that he wants to do, there is literally no point.
So then you do want to... So what is this I hear about? I don't disagree. I think his head is so far up his ass, he cannot conceive the existence of anything outside of whatever's in front of
the problem is, if I take this to him and I say I'm pissed that your LSPD officers didn't help look for a mayor that was potentially dying. A lot of BCSO didn't, you're right.
Now keep in mind, some people may have been in the middle of something, but
I can handle this myself.
Probabilistically, there was a lot of people that just were uninterested in a mayor being kidnapped.
And this is the thing, right? I can handle my own department. I can do these talks. But if I come to Pred with that, the issue is whenever you mention something like that, he takes it as you are being offensive. That I am coming at him for his department not doing that. He can't seem to comprehend that I want to fix that for the betterment of the PD, right? And that's always the first obstacle you have to try and get over. I mean, I will mention it to him. I will try and talk to him. I just can't see him.
I think that you're not wrong. However, I also think that it would be negligent not at least telling him, because
I will.
Because mentioning it is still your obligation, right? So
absolutely,
I have similar experience with Pred already. It kind of depends on the time of day. He goes out of his way. Went out of his way to bring some complaint. I'll give you an example. This is actually really funny. He came to me and marshals about his concerns on Springfield. And in the report, it said Springfield was in the evidence. I didn't even get a copy of the report or a copy and paste of what was written. But Davenport had reported to Pred that Springfield was in the evidence locker too long, 30 minutes, an hour, and he didn't know why. That it was originally meant for something and he didn't know what she was doing in there. Okay. The second thing was 3 months ago, there was a vehicle that needed to be towed or some shit, and she went 42 randomly, and the officers got killed, and she might hang around with Hades too much. I told Pred that if I need to come into shift 3 to teach his command, I can do that, because if Davenport does not have basic social skills needed to work at fucking at a fucking food joint, well then clearly he needs some fucking training, and then the next time I get something like this, I will make sure he is trained. He didn't take that well. It turned out that he told Davenport to write the private report. His only intention for coming down here was, I don't know, some retard shit. Like, I don't know what it is. This is just what he does. It's a stir. That's all it is. He told Maxwell I hate her. When I got the full story, it turned out that Oxby, who's a fucking rat fuck, will come hands and knees sucking my dick when he needs my intelligence. Whether it's to assist with a warrant, whether it's to figure out how to do search and seizures. But this fucking dumb cunt was, remember that operation I did on 1010?
Yeah.
That operation on 1010, in 2 days into being a marshal, I fucking spent so much energy putting that together, along with other marshals, invited heads of BCSO and LSPD. He was the LSPD head. We met in a meeting of 6 so that we could figure out details of the plan, and then brought everyone. He asked me over text, hey, can Maxwell come? I said, not yet. She shows up on her own accord, because, you know, Maxwell's got to be involved in everything. It's just what she does. It's fine, whatever. And Oxby then texts her, Knight doesn't want you here. I thought it was strange at the time when Maxwell came and then just randomly disappeared. I was like, whatever, though. You know, if she showed up, she showed up. It's not like, it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. My only point was, like, we'll bring everyone else later. Maxwell then, not having this context, texts Oxby. I know this because she read me the texts. States, yo, wasn't that kind of weird? Knight didn't want me there or something? And Oxby, instead of explaining that what it was about, and B, that he texted her when she arrived, and C, that he was well aware that we were starting with a small group and bringing everyone, instead goes, yeah, I don't know, that was really weird for him to do. I thought you guys were friends. And then Pred goes and tells her I hate her. This is
so fucking odd.
These people have very little value because they are children. Now, they are more than able to do whatever it is that they want to do, but you have to understand them for who they are, right? And learn to navigate around them. They can stir all they want. They can create their fucking middle school drama. But I will call it for what it is, because some of us are here to be law enforcement. Some of us are here for cooperation. Some of us are here to stop threats because we take those things, we value those things. And if they become to have a problem when they are not included or spoken to about them being dog shit, that is their own doing. Right?
Yeah. No, it is. It isn't. The thing is, it isn't right. There's stirring, and then there's that. I don't know. To me, that's not stirring. That's just being a dick. Making someone feel a certain way in a genuine situation where they believe someone who they were friends with and spent a majority of their time with, i.e. you and Maxwell, that you genuinely dislike her because you think it's funny to stir that, is vile. I mean, that doesn't sit right with me. There's levels to it, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, you can do all those things that are degenerate, but you're going to be treated like a degenerate. It's that, you know, everyone's got different goals, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, don't be surprised if you're treated a certain way because of those behaviors, right? Look, I came across and will continue to come across as a asshole because I have certain goals for this department, for what I feel is necessary for this state, right? And that's just going to happen from time to time, but that doesn't mean that the communication needs to stop. That's not productive, right?
No, of course.
No,
you're right.
So I don't know. I think you should still send it. If you have to put in a notice, you put in a notice. Just know what you're,
I mean, this is the thing, right? You are right. It's my
you need
due
to talk to
diligence.
Pred
I
at
will
night
talk
when
to
he's on melatonin.
You're right. He's much more reasonable. The thing is, I will mention this to my department. I will let them know how unsatisfied I am, and let them know that this needs to change. And I will do my due diligence, and I will speak to Pred about it. If he chooses not to action that, I've done what I can do, right? And I guess that's all you can do. I can only force change in one department at the end of the day.
That's exactly it. Some things I'm going to note to you. Marshals are taking over state level subpoenas. We're going to be notified by DOJ if anything state concerning is brought up, and we may shut some things down. I'll explain the why, and this might make a bit more sense.
What's class of, what's an example
I'll explain.
of a state level subpoena?
Yeah, I'll explain. So if you have a dumb fuck who, or not someone, let's not say dumb fuck. Someone may subpoena something faceless related, something archivist related, etc., that touches many things beyond the scope of what they're looking at, right? And the marshals need to be aware, because this is to prevent roads violations. It's to prevent stupid shit from happening. Now, the reason this happened was because about 2 days ago, I get a phone call from Faulkner. And Faulkner's like, I'm going to quote him as best I can. You ever question how people have gotten so far in life? Like, just wonder how they've gotten so far in life? And I'm like,
every day.
And he goes, take a look at the search and seizure emails. And I looked at it, and Espino's in plain text is written, hey, I need a wiretap on this phone number. And then he posts the phone number. He goes, that's the archivist's phone number that everyone in the judiciary can see. Every member of command in every department can see. So many people can see that shit. So I then call Espino's, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how do you not know how to do this? And it was like a reasonable anger. It wasn't full Brian Knight anger, but it was anger, and I wanted answers, because I don't give a fuck about his emotions, because it's irrelevant. You are putting the entire state at risk. You're putting people at risk. You have just fucking fucked everyone's shit because you're a dumb fuck. And he's been command for years. He's one of the
years, right?
Yes. And he goes, Brian, I don't know what I did wrong, like yada yada yada. And then he goes and blames Brandy. He goes, Brandy told me to do it. It's like, you're her command. How are you gonna blame? Yeah, fucking cringe, bro.
So Brandy told Espinosa to jump off a fucking cliff. He'd do it.
Yeah,
I fucking hate that.
Let's drive. I gotta get food. So maybe let's just drive together and yap.
That is okay.
And I was just like disgusted by that too, because I already know there's already this shit show happening. I'll have you drive just because I don't want to take the Isuzu car. Actually, let me grab mine. It's over here, just so I pull out of the garage. I'll drop you back afterwards.
Okay.
So,
where's the garage?
Just run with me. No, just run with me. It's over here. So, and then when I realized that this guy's a fucking dumb fuck and he's just finding every excuse under the sun, instead of just saying, I fucked up, I'll fix it. Yeah. Right? I just hear a bunch of just dog shit spewing out of his mouth. So I say, fine, I'll just bring it up with the chief. And he goes, no, you can't. That's my guy. And I just hung up the phone. I'm like, what does that even mean?
What the fuck does that even mean?
What does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? No, wait, that's my gang. Like
What
what?
a fucking
Like, I don't.
cornball. That's like a corn.
and so then I call Pred, and Pred wants to set up a meeting, and I'm just sick and tired of that shit. Right? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm sick of these meetings where like he's just having the like. Look, I like meetings too. I do, but I also know that's like he's just wants 30 minutes to not. This is like a 5-minute thing. Go fix it. Right? This doesn't need a fucking meeting. You have all the info.
Well, this is why I'm with you today.
So then fucking Faulkner tells me they're gonna all meet up or whatever, and I'm like, it doesn't sound like I need to be there because this is like very simple of a situation. Someone fucked up, shouldn't have been in there. Tell them to stop doing it, right? Blah blah blah. But instead, there's this huge meeting that takes place. Apparently, by huge I mean there's like Espinosa, Faulkner, you know, Gates, a bunch of LSPD command,
Wait,
Pred.
for what?
For him doing that.
What? For a few fucking daps and don't do dumb shit again?
Bruh.
It's a 2-minute conversation.
I know.
Espinosa, you did something dumb. Don't do this. This is why you did it wrong. This is how you do it better in the future. Here's 2 daps so we can fucking record it. Now,
Bro.
be on your way.
Yeah.
It really...
Figuring out, like, bro, like, not, fuck DAP. He should be stripped of command. How do you, as command, don't know what the fuck you're doing?
I mean, I'm just blowing,
like that's
right?
hyper
I
incompetence. If I'm gonna be real, but
no,
not my. What is it called? Not my horse, not my rodeo, right?
You're right.
Well, it kind of is. Now, keep in mind, I'm thinking that this is a throwaway new archivist number because a lot of this shit, like new numbers come out, right? And he's got a bunch of numbers. Now, this is what I'm running off of. I then find out that Espinosa crashed out on Faulkner for calling me and saying, why couldn't you call me about this and blah, blah, blah.
That is
and
so rich.
Faulkner's like,
that's crazy.
Are you stupid? He's the director of the marshals and this is the archivist. Goes,
the guy who can't communicate, the guy
like,
who can't communicate is calling out communication. That is insane.
And it's like, irrespective of that, this bozo's like, why is the director being notified of a leak of a state marshal? Now, I didn't even want to call it a leak because that shit's been like, you know,
overused.
It's overused to the point that Pred was trying to suggest I leaked to Lang his investigation when this dumb fuck didn't know me and Stevie were handling it originally and we were interrogating.
The word needs its seriousness back.
How you doing?
Hello, how can I help you?
Could I get 20 meals, please? Actually, 5 meals. 5 meals.
Yeah, we can do 5.
Yep. Who is this, by the way?
Meals. Melissa.
Oh,
do you
Melissa.
have a preference on your main or your drink?
Anything's fine. Yeah, your accent kind of disappeared for some reason. It's back, though. Are you sure this is Melissa?
Yes, this is Melissa.
Okay. I'm very observant.
I'm one of the managers and currently handling all of the stuff for Tacosia. So